The Leaning Tower of Pisa was built in Italy. It took 199 years to build. Originally designed to be straight, the tower leans at about a 3.99 degrees. It has 297 steps leading to the top of it. St. Basil's Cathedral was built in Russia. It took 123 years to build. The cathedral's full name is the Cathedral of the Intercession of the Virgin by the Moat. It was commissioned to be built by Ivan the Terrible. St. Paul's Cathedral was built in England. It took 36 years to build. A whisper against the wall in the Whispering Gallery can be heard 112 feet away on the other side of the wall. The Taj Mahal was built in India and took 21 years to build. It was built by an architect called Ustad. Built in memory of an Emperor Johan's third wife, 20,000 people worked on its construction. The Statue of Liberty was built in the USA. It took 9 years to build, and its architecture was Frederick Bartholdi. It had 354 steps to the crown, and it has 25 windows. Christ the Redeemer was built in Brazil. It took 9 years to build. The structure itself weighs 635 tons. It's located at the peak of the Corcovado Mountain. The ATOMIUM was built in Belgium. It took 4 years to build and was originally built for the World Fair of Brussels. It is a symbol of peace and scientific progression. The Sydney Opera House was built in Australia and took 14 years to build. The roof is covered with more than 1 million tiles and boasts 6.225 square meters of glass and has 645 kilometers of electric cable. The CN Tower in Canada took 2 years to build. It took 1,537 workers to build the tower, and the architecture was done by Andrews and Baldwin. The Guggenheim was built in Spain and took 4 years to build. This was built with advanced software that was conceived for the aerospace industry and to help construction. The Burj Khalifa was built in the United Arab Emirates and took 2 years to build. It is over 828 meters tall and holds a number of titles, including the world's tallest building. PETRONAS Towers was built in Malaysia and it took 3 years to build. These two towers are connected by a double-decker bridge on the 41st and 42nd floor. Brandenburg Gate was built in Germany and took 3 years to build. It was inspired by the Acropolis in Athens, which features a sculpture of a 4-horse driven chariot by Victoria, the Roman goddess of victory.